split lanes to the point where like one dude was going left and the other dude was taking off and going a different way around the track, and then they beat up in 10 seconds. You know, that's cool.
We end up in Salt Lake City this weekend. Hopefully McAdoo has has it a little bit together, doesn't have that black cloud around him, because we want to see tight racing. At the end of the day, we're all fans of the sport, right? No matter what level of fan you are, pro racer, fan experience guy, some normal dude on the couch, weekend warrior. We all want to see tight racing and tight points chase. And hopefully McAdoo is able to do that. What's one thing you're looking forward to for these next two Salt Lake rounds, AJ?
I mean, I just hope another technical track with long whoops like that for me personally. Yeah. And I think that it leads to good racing all around. I mean, I called it when I walked the track on Saturday. I said these whoops will determine the main event.
Yes.
And they did.
100%.
I'd love to see more of that. I got a chance to talk to the Dirtworks guys a bunch, and I know they want to do more of that. It's just maybe getting approval from somebody a little higher up. And I don't know, I was pumped on those Atlanta tracks. I think they opened up opportunity for unique, exciting things, and they did kind of take advantage of that. I wish they would do it more in the stadium style stuff.
Me too. And you know what's funny is that track, I talked to you, I think right after we did track walk for the first one, is it reminded me of like when you and I were kind of kids and we were watching stuff on TV when like Stewart and Wyndham and McGrath and Reed would like be like literally like 4 wide, 3 wide, and they'd have different jump sections. You see one guy going up, another guy going down, and different rhythms, different lines paying off.
Split lanes to the point where like one dude was going left and the other dude was taking off and going a different way around the track, and then they beat up in 10 seconds. That's cool.
And we don't
throw a gator pit in there.
A loop-de-loop, a castle moat jump, something, right? Some alligators. No, like it's honestly, man, like I miss that kind of track. We don't see that anymore. These 450s are they're doing the same line, the same thing, and it's literally comes down to the start. If you get a good start, that's pretty much how the race is going to end up for the most part. So I honestly, I love seeing a long track, multiple lines, different options, multiple lines and corners, multiple lines and jumps. Like it was so great to see. Do you think we're going to see more stadium or speedway style like venues now? Because we're number one, I'm sure they're a little bit cheaper than like a full-blown stadium in the middle of downtown. Also, they allow us to do so many cool, unique things. And we did hear on the latest Gypsy Tales, Rhino talking to Jason, and Rhino saying that the new tracks are boring, man. Like the 450s, the modern bikes make racing boring because you're able to do, all these rhythms in like 2 or 3 leaps, and there's not many like difference in line choice. Can that be a future for Supercross, seeing, stadium venues in a minute and a half, a minute 30, a minute, 40, 2-minute lap times? Is that like a thing in the future?
It would make sense, kind of, right? Because you'd get the same, it's not outdoors where you can't see it, which is the big issue. It's still right there in front of you. If when you're sitting in the grandstands, you could still see everything. I think for us being over on the ground floor, like, you couldn't see a whole lot, but being in the stands, I'm pretty sure you could see everything.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.